We're going to look at how to change a battery in the different types of alarms that you might have in your home: smoke, heat, and carbon monoxide. For safety and peace of mind, it's a good idea to change the battery in all the alarms at the same time. Let's start with a smoke alarm. These are the most common type found in the home. They're round or square and usually fitted in hallways and landings. Some residents, particularly those who are more vulnerable, might have smoke alarms in their bedrooms or living rooms as well. To change a battery, use a sturdy ladder to reach up to the alarm.
I'll show you how to use a ladder safely.
Great.
So what you want to do is make sure the legs are fully open and locked into position. Make sure the ground is level and stable. Most of our properties have mains powered smoke alarms with a battery backup, and you can see whether it's mains powered by the green light on the alarm itself. Before we change the battery, we need to switch off the power to the smoke alarm. Right, let's find the right circuit breaker for the smoke alarms. Ah, there it is.
How would I know if the battery needed changing?
Well, usually the alarm will make a little bleeping noise and the LED will start flashing. That's a pretty good indication that the battery needs to be replaced. Grab the head of the alarm and just turn it anti-clockwise just slightly. That should release it from the base.
Yeah, got that.
Right.
Okay.
There should be a ribbon attached to the head of the alarm. So if you hold the head in one hand and then remove the connecting ribbon with the other hand, a little wiggle, it should pop out with no problem. First we want to access the battery compartment, which is here. To do that, you'll need a screwdriver. That's the screw right there, so if you give it a couple of turns anti-clockwise, it should release the screw. So if you grab that ribbon and pull it towards yourself, it should release the battery from the compartment. Yes. Like that. That's great.
Okay, so this connector comes off.
That connector comes off. We discard the old battery.
Thank you.
And I have a replacement battery here for you.
Lovely. So are these easy to put back on again?
They're very easy to put back on. All you do is try to make sure you get one of the ends in first and then swivel the rest of the battery to get the other end in. That's one. You want to make sure this end goes in first. That's perfect. Brilliant. Now close the flap.
Screw goes back. I'm now going to reconnect.
Right, now we can turn it back on.
Now we look at a heat alarm. It's usually fitted in the kitchen. There are different shapes and sizes, but they all have the same purpose, and changing the battery is the same as in a smoke alarm.
Heat alarms will only trigger when the temperature in the kitchen reaches 58 degrees centigrade. Some are hardwired into the mains, but if yours is bleeping, replace the battery. If your alarm still continues to bleep after you've changed the battery, contact L&Q. Some alarms have a warning sign across them to stop you from taking off the cover. If that's the case, you'll need to contact L&Q and arrange for an electrician to come out.
Finally, we look at a carbon monoxide alarm. It's usually fitted near the boiler or an open flue appliance, such as a gas fire or a wood burner. The alarm is square if it's mains powered and round if it's battery powered. Changing the battery is the same as in a smoke alarm. If you find it difficult to change the battery in your alarms, ask your family and friends if they're able to give you a hand. Or contact your local handyperson service. If you're elderly, vulnerable or disabled, they may do the work at a discounted rate. You can find your local handyman at www.foundations.uk.com or phone our customer service team who can check for you on 0300 456 9996 or use a qualified tradesperson. You can find a tradesman at www.checkatrade.com or www.yell.com.